Today, I'll show you how to add a new partition to an Ubuntu virtual machine. We'll go step by step, from adding a new disk to mounting it permanently. Let's get started. First, open your terminal and type lsblk. This will display the current partitions on your server. Take note of these so you'll be able to recognize the new disk when it's added. Now, right-click on the server in your virtualization platform and click on Edit Settings. Under Add Hardware, select Add Hard Disk and choose New Standard Hard Disk. Set the disk size. For this lab, we'll go with 50 GB and select Thin Provisioning. You can change the data store location by clicking Browse in the Location field. For this demo, I'll keep it on the same data store and click Save to add the new disk to the server. Now, back in your terminal, run lsblk again, and you should see the new 50 GB disk added. Now, we need root privileges. Type sudo -i. Enter your password to switch to root. Now, let's start partitioning the new disk. Enter the fdisk command followed by the path to the new disk, which should look like this. Type M and press Enter to see the list of available commands. To create a new partition, type N and press Enter. Next, you'll be prompted to choose a partition type. We'll go with a primary partition by typing P. For the partition number, the default value is 1. Press Enter to keep this default. Now, select the first and last sectors for the partition. If you're using the entire disk, you can accept the default values by pressing Enter. Now the partition is created, but we need to write these changes to the partition table. Type W and press Enter. Run lsblk again, and you should see the newly created partition, likely listed as SDB1. You can also use the fdisk-l command to see the details of the partition. Now we'll format the new partition with the ext4 file system. Type this command, specifying the partition path. Wait for the format task to complete. Now we need to mount this partition. First, create a directory to serve as the mount point. I'll create a directory named data inside the root. Then, use the mount command to mount the partition to this directory. To confirm, run lsblk and you should see SDB1 mounted on data. But keep in mind, this mount is temporary. If you reboot, the mount will disappear. To make the mount permanent, we need to update the fstab file. First, get the UUID of the disk by typing this command. Take note of the UUID in the output. Open the fstab file in a text editor. I'll use nano here. Add the following line at the end of the file, replacing UUID with the actual UUID of your disk. Save the file by pressing Ctrl+O, then Enter to confirm. Exit by pressing Ctrl+X. Finally, insert mount -A. Restart the server, and check that the partition mounts automatically by running lsblk again. You can also verify this from the GUI if you prefer. Thanks for watching.